how you know you're back in Milwaukee.
Well, la-dee-da. Look what the cat dragged in. Hi, how are you? Welcome. So this is my second take because the first video I was looking at the red recording square rather than the camera. Can you tell that I'm new at this? Can you tell I'm trying something new? I've wanted to make content forever, it feels like. I've always been a huge YouTube viewer. Now I'm on, watching TikToks and stuff. I've always loved it. And I've always I talk to myself a lot as if I'm a fucking vlogger. So I thought, maybe I should just actually vlog. Like maybe I should just record myself. What a concept. And this year I'm really, this coming year, because it's December, almost Christmas when I'm recording this right now. This coming year, I just really want to push myself and get out of my comfort zone and try things that I've always wanted to try. And looking back and analyzing myself and my choices and these goals that I have, I really can't think of a good reason as to why I stopped myself from doing them or not doing them at all. I mean, I think the only reason is fear of failure, of perfectionism, wanting to get it right. We all start from nothing. We all start from the beginning, and that beginning is going to look different for everybody. Just start. Just do it. Do it. Do it. So I'm doing it. I think specifically for content creation and vlogging and video making, whatever, I think what I used to tell myself is, I'll do it when I have more time, have a little more money, have more ideas for content, have things going on in my life. Well, then I'm just gonna have to be waiting fucking forever, huh? Like, giving myself grace, giving myself kindness. I was just scared, and I was just like, I was a perfectionist. Like, I wanted it to be good, but like, it will be good. It will be good because I said so. So this content is what it's going to be, and it's going to be good. And if you are here watching it, well, God bless you. Thank you for being here. And I promise you'll have a good time. And if you don't, well, that's not my problem. Okay, maybe a little bit my problem, because then I can, maybe spice it up. But whatever. I'm mostly doing this for me. I'm entirely doing this for me. I'm fulfilling a dream / goal of mine just simply by fucking doing it. Like putting these clips together, just putting it out there. So if you've got a goal, or you've got something that you've wanted to tackle for so long, but you feel like you don't have the things necessary. I promise you probably do have the things required, unless it's something like, I want to go skydiving. Okay, well, you can't just do that. You have to like practice. You have to like go out and, I don't know. But if it's like content creation or learning how to play music, I say that because that's another thing that I'm working on. Reading more books. Hello, like you can do that. 9 times out of 10, you are probably just stopping yourself. You are in your own way. I say that because that's true for me. So get out of your own way. Easier said than done, but it's possible. You can do it because I said so. Because I am the final word. Obviously. So yeah, this is just going to be snippets of my life. And wow, Merry Christmas. What a greater gift. I can't think of a greater gift that you guys get to see into my world. Boom. Period. This break, I feel like I have a list of things that I want to do in terms of like hobbies, activities, catching up on things, content creation being one of them. I'm currently in graduate school, not at Cincinnati. This is my undergrad. This is just a sweater that I had that remained at my parents' house you gotta wear the comfy clothes at home, you know? And shout out to my dad. These are his sweatpants. Thank you, Carl. I have like a lot of things that I want to do, things that I need to do, and things, but mostly things I want to do. Like I want to, obviously, well, I am recording. Hello. I want to read. I want to practice music. I want to go on walks, get my steps in. What else? I want to watch Heated Rivalry. What did she say? I'm not a romance girl, typically. I like romance in media, in books, in movies, in TV shows. Well, I never watch TV. So that's another shocking reason why I want to watch Heated Rivalry, because I do not watch TV. I'm not anti-TV. I just like, it's just so time consuming. Like I'd rather be doing other things. I have plenty of other hobbies that I'm passionate about and interested in, and TV is just not one of them. It's just not one of them. It should be because I'm an actor, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. I watch movies. So it's okay. And I watch a lot of plays and I read a lot of plays. So don't freak out, guys. Don't freak out. But I do really want to watch Heated Rivalry because the fan edits online are inescapable, first of all. I'm not mad about it. And a lot of my favorite content creators I watch a lot of like BookTube, and a lot of them have read the books. And at first I was like, okay, yeah, the books, whatever. But now they're watching this TV series and they're ranting and raving, not ranting, raving about this show. And the clips I've seen, I don't know. It sounds fun. Looks fun. So I think I'm going to try to watch it while I'm here. I know there's still new episodes coming out, but I think I'm going to catch up while I'm here. So I'm going to try to do a little bit of everything. Well, everything that I want to do while I'm here. And I guess you guys are just along for the ride. Ah, how fun. How wonderful. You're welcome. I go to school in California. Parents live in Wisconsin, and call me crazy, but I love the snow and I love being cold, and living in California during the winter months, during like this autumn and this winter, being in California. First, it was cute. And don't get me wrong, I love California. Don't get me wrong. But living in SoCal specifically, and not it every day feeling like spring or summer, where are the seasons? Obviously, I know there weren't. Obviously, it's SoCal. Like, I knew what I was getting myself into. But living it, and I was right. I had a feeling that it would drive me crazy. And it hasn't driven me crazy, but I got fed up by the time December came around. By the time December came around, even mid-November, I was like, not one leaf falling. The leaves didn't start to fall until, well, this week when I left is when the leaves started coming down. So I'm very happy to be cold in Wisconsin, and inches of snow outside. There was like a little blizzard like a week or two ago. I don't think we're gonna have a white Christmas, but it's out there right now, and thank you, because I'm really missed snow. And then tonight I need to go over some lines for a self-tape that I need to film, and then who knows? I may read. It's also likely that I may doom scroll on TikTok. Who knows? Who knows? New festive sweater. Another pair of my father's sweatpants. And Frankenstein. And if you can see them, my dogs. Because woof. Let's read. Good morning, or good afternoon, really. I'm still getting used to the time change. I didn't think I would be jet lagged, but here I am, waking up at like almost 1 p.m. It's past noon. Oh my God. Last night I was so cold. Last night I originally was just wearing like a pajama, like shirt and shorts to bed. But last night, my hands and toes were so cold. And of course, then my whole body, because I was wearing this t-shirt and shorts. So then I had to get up out of bed in my cold room. And that Cincinnati sweater and those gray sweatpants I was wearing earlier, those became my pajamas. But that wasn't enough because my toes, my dogs were still exposed. So I had to wear socks. And I literally couldn't fall asleep until I was warm. I was like trying to fall asleep like maybe for like over an hour. And I was like, I can't fight this cold. And shout out to Legolas Bear over here. Big love to him. So yeah, I was freezing and I didn't fall asleep until I was warm. Now I'm fine. I'm back in my Christmas sweater and other sweatpants, and now I'm fine. And I'm standing over the heater, so, you know, I'm all good. But it was bad last night. I did not expect to get that cold that fast. So I'm probably just going to stay home today. I need to bake. I'm craving cookies again. That's like been my number one craving this year, has been chocolate chip cookies or just a warm cookie. So I'm going to bake I have these like oatmeal chocolate chip bars that I make that are practically just as good. So I'm going to bake those. And then sorry if my lips are chapped. So yeah, let's go bake and actually bake. Because I can't bake here, but I can bake. Let's go. I have completed the baking. I usually make these in a brownie pan, but I only had a cake pan at my parents' house. But look, they turned out quite well. As you can see, I already had a bite. And it was delish. That's what matters. So, boom. I just wanted to come outside and capture this freaking gorge sunset. Like, are you kidding me? I love. Oof. Also, as you can see, in front of the snow, my mom is doing my nails. She got a whole nail kit recently, and she's forcing me. I mean, I'm not mad. I think they're gonna turn out great. She's gonna draw a Christmas tree on my middle finger. But yeah, that's what's going down. So I was literally feeling sad, like, all day so far. Like, I don't know. I've just been, like, feeling bleh. And then I was like, well, let me catch up on Heated Rivalry. I just watched episode 5. And I almost started crying. And that says a lot for me to start crying. I can cry pretty easy, but I don't often cry when consuming media. Oh my God. I feel better. But now I feel like I need to go on a walk and like walk that shit off. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go on a walk. I need my friends to watch this show so I can fucking talk to somebody about it. I'm not well. Sorry if that bothered you, Jeej. My cat's behind me. You can't even, oh, there he is. I have to lift the whole camera. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on a walk. Yeah. Yep. No, do it again. Patty, what did you think of Zootopia 2?
Unfortunately, it was really good. It was the best movie I've seen in 72 hours, and I saw Wicked 2.
That's tea, mama. That's tea. As you previously saw, we just got out of Zootopia 2, and then what happened to us,
We were
Patty?
talking about, we were like, oh, it didn't have as much propaganda as we thought. And then as soon as that was happening, we had
This lighting is
mall
god-awful.
cop?
A mall cop,
Not,
yeah.
like a mall, not even a cop, he was a security guard.
Yes.
A mall security guard who stopped us in the parking lot.
Immediately asking us, what movie did you just
What
see?
movie did you just see?
We're like,
Deffer. And so then we were talking to him, and he let his little partner out. Not little, that was kind of condescending. His partner out of the car, his security partner.
Yeah. Corey.
Fighting Corey.
Shout out to you. Very Hobson Judy. What? Very Hobson. Wait, that's not right. I just said Hobson Wild. I just said her name twice. That shows you I'm a true fan.
And he was like talking to us. He was like, "Did you like it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Honestly, like I liked it better than I thought I would." And then he was like talking about his son and like what movies his son liked.
They're talking about Avatar and like CGI, Edge of Tomorrow, stuff like that. And we're like, yep.
Sure.
Yep. Bless him. You know what? Bless you, sir.
Bless him.
You just wanted to talk to somebody.
He did. He dropped his partner off. So
and he waved us down. He was like, hey.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah. So now we're going to Walmart.
Such an experience.
It was, truly. But the movie was good.
The movie was good.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
I've not seen the first one.
Wait, you haven't seen the first one?
No.
Okay, the reason I wanted to watch it was that I just watched the first one while I was violently ill.
Heard.
And I was like, damn.
Heard. It was cute.
It is propaganda. The first one is propaganda. The second one is a little tongue-in-cheek about it.
Yeah.
So.
We had fun. Good morning, Cheech. And good morning. I'm in a new spot. Look at that. I'm in a new spot. I'm literally on the other side of the couch. So I usually sit over in that corner. I'm sitting in a different corner today with the cat. I was gonna continue reading Frankenstein. No, I haven't finished it yet. I'm close. I will get there. But I did, in fact, start reading the first Game Changers book. This is so unlike me. I do not read romance. I have not... I don't think I've ever read a romance book. Like the main genre being romance. I don't think I've ever read. And sorry if this camera is shaky. You are being held up by my arm. My other arm now, because my left arm got tired. I know. I'm wearing the same damn sweater. I don't want to hear it. Yes. It's clean, okay? I wash it. I just started Game Changer. I'm eating it up, obviously. I think I like Scott and Kip a little more than Shane and Ilya. I think a little more. They're just so in love. They're just so sweet. I also found out last night that one of my good friends is also watching the show. And we yapped about it cannot wait. I'm terrified, but cannot wait for the finale on Friday. Yeah, I should keep reading. I should. And I probably should keep reading Frankenstein, but like, I don't know. Gay men are calling my name. What can I say? Yeah, I know what you're probably thinking. I know. Same corner, same girl, different sweater, but a sweater that you've probably seen me in, let's be honest. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome back to my fucking corner. I went to Chicago today with me dad. And we nerds went to the Roby House near University of Chicago and did a little tour. It's a Frank Lloyd Wright house. I loved it. I had a great time. Then we got Nando's. If you know Nando's, you're a real one. If you don't know, do yourself a favor next time you're in a city or anywhere that has a Nando's, go. But also don't hate me if you end up hating it or are disappointed by it, because today was really disappointing. I've never been disappointed by a Nando's until today. And it was heartbreaking. It was just like not hitting like it usually does. Maybe I ordered the wrong thing. I ordered like one of their like limited edition menu items, like their holiday items. Didn't even know they did that. Nando's in Hyde Park, Chicago, you broke my heart today. But I'm not giving up on Nando's just yet. I'll go again. But whatever. We parked the car in a pay to park spot, and we like we set the timer for like hour 20. Girl, we were our food came out so fast. We ate so fast. We ended up looking like clowns. We're like, all right, well, we're done here, because the service was so fast. We're honestly used to slower service because, I don't know, maybe we usually go at a more busy time. There was like nobody in this Nando's, so that's probably why. But yeah, it was kind of comical. It was, yeah. I'm obviously back home now. I'm pretty sure I told you in one of the previous clips, I started reading the first Game Changers book, which, like, I don't know if I probably, these clips are so spread out. I don't remember what I've talked about and what I haven't talked about, quite frankly. So if I'm being repetitive, sorry, deal with it. Because I don't know. I can't keep track. Okay, I'm new at this. I've never done this before. Give me a break. I may or may not have mentioned in a previous clip that I'm not a romance girly. I've never read, except for Twilight and Jane Austen novels, which I would categorize as romance, or romance being one of the more dominant genres of those works. Aside from those, I don't read romance. I literally don't read romance. And I'm gonna look at the bookshelf behind me and see that I'm not being a hypocrite, and make sure that none of these that you can see are romance books. Okay, well, the Jane Austens are over here. Jane Eyre, Wuthering Heights, I don't consider those romance. There is romance in them. I don't consider Wuthering Heights a romance. Is that controversial? I don't know. I think it's more of a ghost story, and I think it's more of a family drama with a lot of romance in it. Don't get me wrong. Duh, there's romance in it, but I think it's more layered than that. I guess, no, Seven Husbands is I'm surprised I still have a copy of it. I liked it, but I didn't like it. I remember when people were ranting and raving about this book. I'm like, y'all, is it that good? I don't think so. Don't come for me. Honorable mention, pulling this book out. Read this if you haven't read this. This is so short, so fun. Yeah, a magical girl retires, and it's beautiful. Are you kidding me? So yeah, highlight, shout out, not a romance book. Okay, this is a romance book, 100 Lives of Juliet. It was very kindly gifted to me. Yeah, but I didn't finish it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Roberta. I'm so sorry I didn't finish it. But it's on my shelf. I'm not going to get rid of it because it was a gift and she inscribed it to me, and I was playing Juliet at the time. So I'm like, well, girl, I'm going to keep it. It's obviously it means a lot to me. Sunny Boy Al Pacino, huge romance book. Are you kidding me? Yeah, love that. Oh, I have a 1940s edition of Jane Eyre. I love Jane Eyre. I don't think I've mentioned that in the vlog yet. Sorry if I have. Jane Eyre is my favorite book. So, fun fact about me, I collect editions of Jane Eyre. I have this edition, and then this is the edition, Yellowback. This is the edition that I read. It's annotated, got stickers and stuff. I will never forget my experience reading this book. Oh, mwah. Yes, I kissed a book. What are you gonna do about it? So remember when this started as me looking for romance books on my shelf, and now I'm just talking about my favorite books? I mean, we could do that. So I don't think I have any aside from Jane Austen and the Twilight books, which are all the way at the top. You can't see them. I don't think. Oh, is Normal People considered a romance? I've got Normal People up on this shelf. I love that book. Why am I whispering? For emphasis, I guess. For ASMR, you're welcome. I love Normal People. That's my favorite Sally Rooney book. Now, granted, I have only read Conversations with Friends and Normal People. Conversations with Friends was okay. I liked it. Don't get me wrong. Don't come for me, haters. I mean, don't come for me, Sally Rooney lovers, not haters. What? But Normal People just slapped. I recognize what I just said there. If you know, you know. If you've read the book, you know the significance of the word that I just used. No pun intended. I'm sorry, Marianne. That's her name, right? Marianne? Me talking about how much I love this book and I don't even remember. Yeah, Marianne. Yes. Love this book. I could not put this book down. And that's like one of the best feelings. If you're a reader and you finally find a book that you just cannot put down, it's the best feeling. I think I read this in like a day or two. And it's not long. It's not terribly long. I love this book. I love this book. Writers and Lovers by Lily King. Would you consider that a romance book? Okay, if so, then I love that book. But I feel like there's more to it than that. There's a lot of romance in it. Lovers is literally in the title. Maybe maybe I've always been a romance lover and I just never realized it. Because you know what other book I love? Song of Achilles. And I would argue that is, I don't know, that you might be able to categorize that as a romance book, frankly. It's so, I need to reread that. I'm not a big rereader. But there are some books that I'm like, yeah, it might be fun to revisit this. I think I'm scared that the second time I read a book that I love, it's just not going to hit like the first time. And maybe it won't, and maybe I just need to accept that. So going back to the point that I was initially talking about that took me I just went on so many tangents there. It's a beautiful habit of mine. I'm not a romance girl. Honestly, the reason I don't gravitate towards romance is because I feel like it'll make me yearn more for what I don't have. Can anybody relate? Can anybody relate? Damn, was that just really depressing? I don't feel depressed about it. If that makes anybody feel better. Okay, well, I just said that. But do you get what I mean? I'm sure there are other people out there that feel the same way, that kind of avoid that genre. But I think another reason why I don't gravitate towards it is because I think, honestly, I'm going to say it. I think a lot of them are very poorly written. I usually read the summaries on the back and I'm just like, okay, that seems cheese. Or I read the first few pages, like when I'm browsing in a bookstore or something, or, scrolling on Libby or Everand or whatever, and I'm like, okay, no. I've never read anything like Game Changer, and I'm not even, I'm like 50 pages in. Yeah, I wouldn't read this book series if I didn't love the TV show, I think. It's not really up my alley. It's just not. So the fact that I'm reading it, and the fact that I'm like having fun reading it, is, wow, it's very strange. It's new. It's so new to me. But that means I'm reading 3 books right now, which is like, it's a lot. I used to read I think 5 books at a time. I don't know what the hell I was doing. So I'm reading Frankenstein, as you all know. I remember talking to you about that. Ding! I remember that. I'm also reading Slewfoot. Massive book. Brahms books are just printed big. They're just big. And part of me wants to bring, because I'm not going to be able to come home to my parents' house until a year from now due to my grad school schedule. So I'm like, I really want to take some of these. Let's take a peep here. Okay, flex. This right here, just these books, those are the only books on my shelves that I have not read. That's right, flex. I am not including the other bookshelf of books over there that is mostly theater and art books. Those don't count. It's definitely probably past midnight now. My parents and I are taking a family portrait at JCPenney tomorrow. I'm not taking a family portrait, like a studio portrait, since I was a child. Since I was a little child. It's my dad's idea, of course. It's sweet. I think it's gonna be sweet, but it's also kind of funny. I think I'm gonna stop yapping now and read Frankenstein, because I actually haven't made a lot of progress since I last spoke to you about it. So I think
I'm gonna stay up late and finish it. Now, the question is whether to keep reading here or to go downstairs and turn a Yule log on the big TV and sit on the couch and, you know, get cozy. But I don't know. I'm already here. It's warmer down there. I just say things, and maybe my brain is so naughty and dirty that it just goes to like naughty things, but maybe I'm not the only one who thought that when I said that. I want to go read. And by the way, I want to go read. And I think I'm going to go read. Oh, by the way, I'm going to read. Did anyone tell you that I'm going to go read? Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, I'll see you later. Well, hello. Get ready with me for our family portrait at JCPenney. My dad told me he scheduled this when they were picking me up from the airport. He was like, oh, by the way, we're gonna go get family portraits done. And I was like, oh, okay. Come on, y'all remember these? I don't know if they still make these, and I probably shouldn't be using this. Anyway, I have not had a portrait done since I was a wee little tot, a kid, probably when I was like 6 or 7. The last one that I remember, sorry, that's just gonna be loud. The last one I remember is one that I did in Japan. There's this place in Japan called Studio Alice, and you can like take family portraits, kids portraits, like, you know, all get all dolled up and stuff. They come with like different costumes. Like you can get like I think you get like a photo package, and they like let you dress up in, excuse me, I drank a Diet Coke. You can like dress up in like different costumes, like traditional Japanese, like kimonos, or like a little pretty princess dress or whatever. And they do your makeup a little bit, and then they take pictures. And I remember crying the whole time. And you can tell in the pictures that my parents ended up choosing, is that I was like not smiling all the way. I'm smiling, but it's kind of like a I just look so uncomfortable. You could tell that I was not having a great time. But they're cute. I look really cute, so I guess, you know, I'm like they put me in a kimono, and I looked really cute, and they did my hair and everything, and I was adorable. I was an adorable child. What can I say? I mean, I'm still adorable. I think the last family portrait, like all 3 of us, because it's just me and my parents. I think the last one was when I was a baby. There's a picture down there in the hall downstairs of like me, like probably like a year and a half old, young, and I had the Asian bob haircut. You already know I had the Asian bob haircut. There's a picture somewhere of all of us that we took when I was young also, and I had a fever. In the picture, I'm asleep. It's a really funny picture. I don't remember this because I was so young. I must have been like 3 or 4, but I had a fever. I had a fever that day, but they still took the pictures, and I am asleep in the picture. It's really funny. I'm just slumped in between my parents. It's quite hee hee ha ha. But I had like a phase in high school where I was doing makeup every morning in the girls' bathroom. But like, I only really did that because of peer pressure. That's actually not true. I used to do I still love eye makeup. Eye makeup is my favorite kind of makeup. And so I still do that. Hopefully I have chapstick somewhere because I need to apply that. But I think this is it. It's really basic, really simple. We're done. You're done. I'm still wearing sweatpants. So I'm gonna change my pants, add some accessories, and we'll probably have to leave. We probably have to leave right now, frankly. I don't know what time it is. But, okay, I'm gonna go do that.
What are we doing here, Pops?
We're making what used to be called Huxtable candy in our family, but we call it Choco Flake.
We sure do. What are we doing after this, after it's all melted?
We mix it with corn flakes. Find the big bowl.
Yeah, we do. We'll get there. Oh, well, I can't. Okay, there we go. Wow. They look like little turds, but they are delicious. Same girl, same sweater, different corner. What the hell? I didn't film today. I was chilling. I was vibing. Guess who finally finished Frankenstein? This girl. She did it. Can I get a little commotion for the girl who finished Frankenstein, please? Thank you. Thank you. It just took me over 2 months, probably. Listen, I'm not even mad about that because I'm in graduate school. Like, that's obviously going to take up most of my time, and it is. I'm going to wrap one Christmas present. You will not see me wrap it because I'm notoriously bad at wrapping things. It's not my gift. No pun intended. So first I gotta get the gift out of the package. So yeah, I'm wrapping one because my other one didn't come in. Which I feared, I was expecting. It's shipping from overseas. Oh my God. Do you guys want to see? This is a present from my dad. The one that didn't come in time was the one for my mom. So I got my mom a little golden figurine of one of her favorite characters, if not her favorite character, this little mascot from Japan called Pickle-chan. She's the mascot for this company called Fujiya. It's a confectionery chain in Japan. And yeah, Pickle-chan is their mascot. She's just a little cutie girl with pigtails and her tongue sticking out like this. You may have seen her. You may know her. She's an icon, literally. But my mom has a full collection of Pickle-chan figurines. She's got them on display in our living room. It's just this big glass case with just all Pickle-chan. And my parents are hard to shop for, quite frankly. Like, they want things, but like, no, they don't. So it's like, you kind of just get them generic stuff. But I don't like getting people generic stuff. I want to give them something that they specifically asked for, or something that they love, or it represents something they love, right? Whatever that may be. And my mom loves Pickle-chan, so I found this gold figurine, one that I didn't think she had, and I'm pretty sure she does not have after looking in the cabinet. She's got the silver one, but not the... I need to shut up because she's downstairs. She's got the silver one, not the gold one. So I don't know when that figurine is gonna ship. It hasn't even shipped yet. I don't know when it's gonna get here, but I'll ask her tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is Christmas morning. I'm gonna ask her tomorrow morning if she wants to know what it is, or if she wants to wait till it gets here to find out what it is. Knowing my mom, she's probably gonna pick the latter. Is that right? The latter or the former? She's gonna probably want to know what it actually is. So I'll probably tell her tomorrow morning, and I think she'll be happy. Also, I'm an only child, so I'm kind of lucky in that whatever I get my parents, they love. What did I ask for Christmas? Money. I asked for money. I just kept it simple because I live across the country. And yes, I want specific things, but it just felt like too much trouble for them, and I didn't want to burden them, and it's just easier for everybody if you just give me a check. And now I'm going to show you what I got for my dad. It's a Rush... I need to be quiet. My parents are in this house. It's a Rush Seek and Find book. This is his favorite band. And I was going to get him a Rush calendar, like a desktop calendar, but then I found this on Etsy. I also found the calendar on Etsy. Etsy is my go-to. Love you, Etsy. Love you. But I found this instead, and I was like, this seems more fun. And yeah, a calendar is more practical, but like, hello? Like, this seems so fun. Okay, let's wrap this now. And you know what? As I wrap, I can talk about Frankenstein. Because again, you guys are not watching me. You don't get a view of the wrapping process. Oh no, nobody does. Nobody will. No. So yeah, I'm just gonna yap while I do it. Okay, so Frankenstein. I really liked it. I've not been giving books ratings recently. I've just been kind of logging the ones that I've been reading. Oh God. I told y'all, don't know how to wrap shit. Hold on, I have to figure this out. So I don't think I can yap and do this at the same time because I have to figure out how this is gonna... This must be so fascinating to watch from this angle. And you know what? That actually looks better. And you know what? That actually looks better. Christmas is saved. Oh God. Just trust it doesn't look good. I mean, you can tell from my reaction that it's not great. Okay, now that I'm just taping, let's see if I can actually talk about the book now. Okay, Frankenstein. I liked it. I did really like it. The last volume of the novel, I did have to reread multiple passages over again because part of it was I was tired, and the other part of it was like it was not sticking. And I was just getting so lost in the language. I mean, the language is beautiful. Beautifully written book. Beautifully written. So many passages that I highlighted that I was like, oh, damn it. Like, so good. Obviously, it's a classic. It's Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, there were a few moments where I'm like, oh, I wish this stopped. I fear this, to me, feels like it's dragging on. So... yeah, I was a little at some points, but overall, a very, I would say, positive experience. It wasn't the most exciting read because unfortunately I knew everything that happened already. Now there are some things that I did forget and some things that happened in the order that I didn't expect them to, or I guess there are adaptations the adaptations that I've seen in my life, you know, they include things, exclude things. So, you know, I knew the general structure, but I didn't know the specific structure. So it was still exciting. I always want my books to be exciting because frankly, then what's the point for me? I think, you know, I read books for education and entertainment and art. Like, frankly, like, the writing's got to be good. I feel like that's just like basic 101 of liking books is the writing has to be good. And if the writing is beautiful, whoa, extra points. But I also want to be excited by what I'm reading. I want to pick it back up again. I want to turn the page. I want to turn the page. If that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And there were some moments in Frankenstein that I was like, let's go. Especially, I want to say the last 30 to 20 pages. I was like, let's pick this up. Now, come on now. The horses are starting to smell the barn. Let's go. So I was, you know, I was trying to speed through the end, not gonna lie. And I think that's probably another reason why I reread passages over and over again, because I was so eager to get to the end that I missed the message of a paragraph or a passage that I was like, hold up, there's something important there. I should probably go back. I'm glad that I read it. I have no regrets whatsoever. I am very glad that I finally read a version of Frankenstein. And, you know, it's been on my TBR ever since I became a serious reader. But now I need to finish Slewfoot by Grwm. I have to finish that while I'm away because I don't want to bring that book back with me on the plane. And I stopped for a few days to finish Frankenstein. I was really eating it up and I was listening to it on audiobook. Yup. Great audiobook performance. I'm going to take a moment to say that one of my biggest pet peeves
are bad audiobook performances. Bad audiobook performances just can take you out. They can just take you out of the world. And the good ones, man, the good ones are good. Shout out to the performers for I'm Thinking of Ending Things, I think is what it's called. Another horror novel. One of my favorite horror novels, maybe even a favorite book of mine. I listened to that completely on audiobook during a road trip. Woo, heebie-jeebies. I was scared. I remember listening to it on a road trip, long road trip too, like a mini, like half cross country road trip. And I was so like, I got very far in the boat, like practically towards the end. And I got to the point where it's like, I need to know what happens next. Now, typically, when I have free time and I can just read the ebook or the physical book or whatever, then I'll just, stop the audiobook and then read on my own so that I can go at my own pace. But I was so sucked into the audiobook performance of this novel that I listened to it in my hotel room on my bed. And when I tell you, I was scared. Mama. I was looking around the corner at the bathroom door and making sure the doors were locked and like TV was on, happy faces, happy smiles, like a comedy show. Like I needed like I was scared. I was so scared. I'm getting scared just thinking of that book. Like I'm like, God, that book. Christina's recommendation. I'm Thinking of Ending Things. Woo! Eee! Creepy book. Loved it. Now I'm gonna go put this downstairs. I'm gonna label it. Go put it downstairs. And I am not too terribly tired yet. So I think I'm gonna try to read a few pages of Slewfoot, or I'm gonna journal. I haven't journaled in a few days, and I'm a huge journaler. So I'm gonna do one of the two. Or I'll scroll. I'd like to do one of the two. But yeah, thanks for listening to me yap again. I know you guys love it. Oh, hey there. Welcome back to my bathroom. Oh, I just have this cute little thing, whatever. I actually rarely wear this, and that's a crime. Like, I need to wear this more. I don't really like t-shirts, mostly because fixing my septum ring, thank you. That's not the reason. I don't like this neckline. So I think, and also it's long, it's very long. So I may crop it and do a little one shoulder action. I love like a slanted, like a one shoulder off moment. God called on me to wear this today. So you're welcome. I feel absolutely empty and wrecked from the finale of Heated Rivalry from last night. Best and worst Christmas ever. Let's just put it that way. And don't ask me how late I stayed up because I was riding a high. When you just watch a really good movie or a TV show, or even like you finish a book or you get past a certain point in a book where you're just like on cloud 9 and you just can't, nothing can bring you back down. That was me last night, but also in despair because what do you mean we likely have to wait until 2027 for season 2? Like, Rich Reed, you're a psychopath. Jacob Tierney, you're a psychopath. Like, what the fuck? She Would Have Loved You is playing in my head on repeat. It haunts me. Like, it's just so good. I've never felt this way about a TV show. I may have said that before. I'm crashing out. I'm ill. Mentally, physically, like I can't. Like I thank God that there are books, because if it was just a TV show, I'd be ramming my head into this wall. There'd be a hole through this wall because I'd be ramming my head. I just boom, like. But also, I'm scared to read them. I mean, as you all know, I've already started reading the first book. Woo-wee!
But yeah. So in order to feel something, I'm gonna cut my hair. I need to cut my hair. Like, it's getting long. I typically cut my own hair. I always cut my own bangs. I don't trust anybody with my bangs. Just me, thank you. We might be doing more than trimming it, because today I'm gonna do something I've never done before. I'm gonna do something called the wolf waterfall cut. I'm looking at my iPad over there that has the tutorial up. Well, the screen is dark now, so it's not up right now, but it was up a few seconds ago. I have my hair ties, I've got my comb, my brush, my scissors, I've got everything I need. And I've got the tutorial, and well duh, I've got this. Let's crack this open and let's get into this. Let's see what I'm doing to myself. So I have to wet my hair and get this tutorial back up and maybe poop, but you didn't hear that from me, so. Anyway, cheers, let's see how this turns out. Oh my god, you can see my forehead. Oh my god, wow, that's really vulnerable. I never, I feel like I have a 5 head. Ew, okay, well, my hair's wet, obviously. Okay, time to start. Time to start. So this tutorial is saying that I have to like brush my hair completely forward and then do some hair ties. You know what I just realized is that I have bangs, but I'm cutting the ends of my hair, so like it should be fine. Okay, well I'm gonna brush all this forward and put in my hair ties and go from there. So yeah, how's it looking? Crazy, I know. Do I look like the girl from the, I look like the girl from The Ring. This is such a sight. I knew it would be. I really knew it would be. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back. She's, okay, hold on. No, like, well, yes. No as in yes, Candy Muse. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? Okay, I may have to stop filming to focus, so, this is crazy. This is insane. Okay, I'm gonna stop filming so I can focus. Okay, I'll be back in a second. So I ended up not filming any of the rest of that because I had to lock in. I had to be focused. I needed to know what I was doing, and frankly, I was just gonna be distracted. You guys were gonna distract me. I mean, it's looking, yes. So, we'll see. Please, bleak. Let's see. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. I think it turned out well. I mean, my hair's not obviously like completely dry right now, but work. I think it turned out quite well. Okay, so I guess I can't really cut my own hair, period. While I'm speaking to you all, I finally went to a cafe with the intention of reading. Now that I finished Frankenstein, I want to finish Slewfoot by Grwm, as I've mentioned. I have like just over 100 pages left, so I think I can knock it out either tonight or tomorrow. The goal of going to the coffee shop in the first place was to lock in and finish the book while I was there. I keep forgetting that I don't like reading at cafes. Like, I just can't get comfortable. Like, even if I was in a comfy, cushy chair, like, I can't. I want to, like, I open the book and I'm like, okay, I want to go home. I'm like, I could be sitting in my reading corner or on my parents' couch reading this. So I'm gonna fix his hair and either read or what is more likely rewatch the last episode of Heated Rivalry, or just, look at podcasts and interviews of the guys, just whatever to kill the time, I was on TikTok, I was on YouTube last night after the episode, and I saw one TikToker say, like, she's like, I haven't felt this giddy about something since high school. And yeah, it hasn't been as long as high school for me, but like, I haven't felt this giddy and like consumed by something in a very long time. And it's fun. It's fun. It's also crushing, as I said earlier, but it's also really fun. So God bless. God bless. Okay, I'm gonna fix my hair and then just, I'll see what I want to do, Well, hello, divalicious divas. I'm back in the corner. You guys already know. It's just been a very low-key day, as most of these days have been. Tomorrow, though, big day, road trip day. Just a cute little 5.5, 6-hour drive to my hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. Yes, Louisville, not Louisville. Louisville. If you're a native, you know, come on. And I'm trying to see all my Louisville friends while I'm in town. See my childhood bestie, my other bestie, another bestie, like all the besties. I'm trying to see my friends. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see them. Maybe, strap some people down to the couch and watch Heated Rivalry. I'm not crashing out as hard as I was yesterday, but still pretty empty, sad that it's over. So I'm like, I'm just, I'm moving through life. I left the house once today, and it was to go to some bookstores. I ended up only getting, do I have it? Yeah, I do. I only ended up getting a planner. I love the images used in this British Library diary, I'm sorry. Love. Like, come on now. I didn't buy anything else. I did go to a Barnes & Noble after the indie bookstore just to check out the big sale, the big end of the year sale. And yes, there are books that I want to read, but like, sound off if you feel the same way. Like, getting a bunch of books all at once, like doing a big book haul, no longer brings me joy. It actually stresses me out. I have a very small physical TBR, but I have a physical TBR nonetheless. And like, it's kind of a weight on me already. It's like, oh, okay, it's about 10 books. My physical TBR is about 10 books. And like, I think that's my mom vacuuming. So apologies if the sound is distracting. Buying a bunch of books, knowing that I probably won't read them immediately, stresses me out and makes me sad. And it doesn't actually bring me joy. I've really found a love of using the library and using my Everand account and reading books that I already own. Nowadays, I really only go out and buy books if I want a physical copy of a book that I've already read and loved, or B, I know I'm gonna read that book immediately after I buy it. Like, I'm gonna start reading it the minute I get home, the minute I've got free time. I don't think I ever had a book buying addiction. I say as I sit in front of a bunch of books that, this bookshelf goes all the way up to the ceiling practically. But no, I love books, obviously. And I used to want to have like a proper library, like hundreds, 1,000 books, but I'm not feeling that anymore. I'm not feeling that. I'm an individual that, because of my job, I move around a lot. And I think having to constantly move and uproot myself has taught me to live as minimally as I can. I'm not a minimalist by any means. I do consider myself a maximalist, but not a maximalist, if you know what I mean. I love books, but like, I don't need a ton, which is so funny and ironic that I'm saying that literally in front of a bookshelf, but here we are, whatever. Yeah, I need to pack for this trip. Hopefully I can knock out Slewfoot in the car tomorrow. I really hope.
because I said that I would try to finish this book 2 days ago or yesterday, and I haven't really touched it today either. I've just been wanting to read Game Changer. So can you blame me? Can you hate on a girl for wanting to read about the beautiful love between two men? Don't come for me. Don't come for me. So this may very well be the end of the vlog. If you're still watching this, God bless you. Wow, look at you. You made it. You made it all the way to the end. And for that, I am grateful. I have so many random clips throughout the years of just me, doing whatever, trying to put a vlog together. But either I got tired, or more times than not, I was not happy or satisfied with what I was filming. It felt boring. It felt repetitive. It felt like nothing special, lackluster. It felt too normal. And that's my perfectionist brain. That's totally my perfectionist brain and my comparison brain of looking at some of my favorite content creators and being like, girl, what the hell am I doing? I'm just sitting on the floor yapping. And guess what? Plenty of people on the internet do just that. Have you opened TikTok? Have you opened YouTube? Like, girl, please. I did find myself kind of having that same commentary to myself during this process of me sitting in front of this camera, sitting in front of this phone, being like, why are you even doing this? Why are you filming this? Who's gonna care? Who's gonna watch this? Whatever. I started filming this, and I have attempted this before, and I film little stupid TikToks of me just yapping about things that I love because I want to yap about what I love. And I like doing that. And I'm doing this for me. That's how it started. That's how it always starts, is that I just want to do this to do it because I've always thought about it and I just want to try it. We all start from somewhere. It's not going to be perfect. And also, what is perfect? Every single video on the internet looks different. Who cares? If this resonates with someone, great. If it doesn't, great. I'm doing this. This is more of a message to myself and maybe someone out there who's like, oh man, I really want to try something. It could be vlogging. It could be filming. It could be anything. It could be anything. There may be a voice in your head that's like, okay, but you're not going to be that good at it. Or no, you don't really have time for that. Make time. And also, you're probably not going to be as bad as you think. And I'm really interested to see how much of what I'm talking about right now is similar to what I said at the intro of this video. Because I know I talked about something extremely similar. So how funny would that be if they are so stinking similar? And I just, again, remind myself that I'm doing this because I want to. I'm doing this for me. And it can be as simple as that. And so I'm giving myself grace and giving myself kindness that this is perfectly fine. The content's going to look like what it's going to look like. And that's beautiful and that's fine. And you're just where you are where you need to be. And you're doing your best and you look good while doing it. So, period. I offer that to you. Whatever you're going through. If you are trying to create something or if you're just trying to get by. You do you, boo. You are enough. If you need to hear that today, I'm telling you, you are enough. You are more than enough, I would say. So, with that, thank you again for sticking around. I hope you had fun. I know I did. Even though there are moments of frustration, that's natural. So, thank you. I hope my lips are not chapped. Look at that. My hands are dry as hell though. Like, I really need to put, it's winter and Wisconsin water is just not kind to my hands at all. So, okay. So after I stop filming this, I'm probably gonna go get lotion or something. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around. And thank you again. Oh, by the way, thank you. Did I say thank you? Thank you. Thanks. Thanks so much. Now, go out and be fabulous. And if you have to pack for something, go. Start packing. Don't procrastinate. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Have a great rest of your night, or morning, or day, wherever you are. And I'll see you around.